Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye, here with another episode of the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we went through a really weird Somnium, although all the Somniums we've gone through are pretty weird, but this one took the cake of being very weebish. We just finished Ota's Somnium, and now we're interrogating him. Forgive me again. I still have quite a runny nose. I'm trying to hold it in. It's weird. I got plenty of sleep yesterday. And I took some allergy medicine, but I guess the cat was just stronger than the allergy medicine. So, boy, this is gonna be a rough day today, I think.
Seriously, dude? Come on.
We did gas Ota to bring him here, but he had a knife.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
And I think we're kind of both bad cops. Date's not trying to hurt him, but probably could have just taken the knife away from him.
I did not.
Temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be?
I mean, we've already found the chocolate with her fingerprints on it, and the knife appeared in Ota's Somnium, so...
That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
No, she wasn't.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there.
And I'll just say here, I don't think Mayumi would have done the crime, but I think she did bring items to the crime. I can't see Mayumi stabbing her own child, but I think she might have gone to the scene, dropped the chocolate, dropped the knife, and probably just in a fit of dementia just wandered off and just forgot all about it.
But it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Alright, what proves Mayumi was at the scene? Let's look at all the evidence. Load game. There we go.
Okura Fishery is a company owned by Mizuki's grandfather. However, the management team changed 17 years ago. It currently has no connections to the Okiura family. And allegedly, Mizuki's grandfather was raised by dolphins.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant to the case and Mayumi. Alright, streaming equipment. Let's take a look at that.
A video camera and laptop were discovered in the warehouse. Either could have been left by the criminal, but determining the owner through purchase history will be difficult. No fingerprints were picked up either.
Yeah, we can't use that to connect her. I think it's probably the Odoroki Man chocolate, but let's look at it.
Odoroki Man chocolate. This was discovered in the corner of the warehouse. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprints were found on the package. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. The purchase was made at an 812 convenience store. The store was located approximately 100 yards from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
Alright, so we got the two cars.
Two cars were parked in front of the warehouse.
Now, how did Mayumi get there, though? Did she have another car? Did she borrow a car? Did she call an Uber? I don't know.
One was the van owned by the Matsushita family. Ota's fingerprints were detected on the driver's seat and steering wheel. Iris's fingerprints were detected on the passenger seat. The other car was a station wagon. Yesterday at 10:33 p.m., Ota stole this station wagon. It was parked at the Famisto along Koshu Highway. Ota explained his reasoning for stealing the car. He claims that while he was inside the Famisto, someone took off with the van with Iris still inside. Ota decided to steal the station wagon parked nearby to give pursuit. Ota searched for the van in his stolen vehicle.
Alright.
Our investigation determined that Iris and the van were taken 1 minute before Ota stole the station wagon. This puts the incident occurring at 10:32 p.m.
Very small time frames here. Alright, and lastly is the floral pattern kitchen knife.
The polar bear dropped the weapon in Ota's Somnium. It was the floral pattern kitchen knife. On the handle were the words, "Mom, I love you always." Date, from this we can conclude that the knife...
I know.
That knife belongs to Mayumi. But do we find the knife at the scene of the crime? I don't remember. My mind's so muddled right now, but we definitely found the chocolate, so let's show this. I took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
The same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
I don't know if you probably can't hear the scratching, but my cat knows I'm in this room recording, so she's scratching at the door now. It's like, let me in. She can't. She's gonna like disconnect all my equipment and freak out. Oh, she's done that before. She's like gotten tangled up in wires and just like taken the headphones with her. That's how she broke a pair of headphones, but luckily they were cheap.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
Yeah, now she could have passed it on to someone else, but like there's a very small time frame in which she could have done that.
You have a bad poker face, Ota.
What?
Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I don't believe she is, but...
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume.
Yeah, you could probably tell by like the walk and like strength.
And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Cause it's his mom.
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse. But you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
What is Ota hiding? What is he hiding? Like, he already admitted to the 2 cars. I don't think he bought the streaming equipment. He has nothing to do with the fishery, it's just the location he was at. Is it the chocolate again, or is it the knife? I guess the knife, because that was in a Somnium. Let's show the floral pattern kitchen knife.
The kitchen knife with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that?
I guess he doesn't remember the Somnium.
The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
Oh.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because
He's a bad liar and just wants to protect his mom.
I know how it looks. I thought mom would get accused.
Ota, you're always doing this. You're like flubbing things up to protect Iris, like, and then now you're flubbing things up to protect Mayumi, and you're just like protecting the killer though, because we can't get information.
And then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that.
Oh, I guess it would stress her out considering her condition though.
And
And?
mom never liked Tessa.
Would she like throw Tessa under the bus?
So maybe, just maybe, mom hired someone to kill Tessa.
Would she have connections like that?
And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because
Why couldn't Mayumi have kidnapped Iris? Why couldn't she have kidnapped Iris? I mean, she was... What, is it the chocolate again? I was like, because she was buying chocolate at the same time that Iris was being kidnapped. The chocolate we found at the warehouse had Mayumi's fingerprints on it. Mayumi bought the chocolate yesterday at 10:33 p.m. at the 8. The 8 is a little more than 100 yards from the Famitsu. So I think it is the chocolate again. That alone isn't enough. We need more evidence. It's 2 cars parked in front of the warehouse, a van, and the station wagon that was reported stolen. The van was hijacked at the Famitsu parking lot at 10:32 p.m. The station wagon was stolen by Ota a minute later. So I think it's the car, because the car was stolen at 10:32, but like Mayumi couldn't have bought the chocolate at 10:33 if she stole the car.
the Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Famitsu while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
She may have maybe helped, although probably unintentionally.
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
We're on your side, Ota.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Alright, Matsushita Diner, Monday, 10:11 p.m. Oh,
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita,
she's sad today.
but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
Alright, is she okay? Did she remember what happened to her son?
I finally remembered
No.
about the warehouse. I did it.
You did it?
I did everything.
Mayumi, are you just saying that? Alright, Tuesday. Okay, we're just going to the next day. What's going on? Like, just admitted guilt? Alright, Tuesday, 10:04 a.m. I don't really believe her.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down.
Going right into interrogating her again. Is she like pulling an Ota? like mother like son? Is she like trying to say she did it because she thinks Ota did it and she's trying to protect Ota? Just trying to like cloud these people.
How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's true.
Oh, great. Now we gotta like... Now we gotta prove that she isn't the killer. All the while she's saying, yes, yes, I am.
I kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse and...
I don't think you would have cut her in half, though.
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
Oh,
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
that's a pretty tall costume.
Yes, that's right.
You're a very short woman.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You got to the top of the abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
And she used to... What was it? An RC... Not an RC car, but like... She worked at the racetrack? Was she like the flag girl? Alright, now we're interrogating Mayumi. Let's look at the pipe. There are pipes on the walls of the room. Surveillance camera A. Nothing about that. A camera used for interrogation. The desk in the middle of the room. Can I look at her chair? It's under her butt. Nope. Can't talk to boss who's behind me. This room is reflected in the mirror. Alright, there's like nothing really much going on in this room. Okay, Mayumi. Mayumi looks tense. Okay. Well, why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
Why did you take out her eye?
Because I just hated her so much.
This is not like you. You're probably not even like fully aware of like the serial killings that are going on.
Killing her wasn't enough.
Alright, why did you want to stream it online? I don't think you're very tech savvy, Mayumi, just saying.
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but
I don't think you know how to connect a stream. I mean, a lot. It's mostly old people can figure out computers, but she doesn't seem very tech savvy considering her age and like the way she acts.
Could you explain it to me?
So just like my grandma. Those newfangled computers. She never had a computer. She had a cell phone, but like she didn't know how to work it, and like the only reason why she had it is because like some like salesperson pressured her to get an expensive phone. Like it was awful. She had like all these items that she would like get conned into buying, and she didn't really know how to use them.
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory.
This isn't like cooking.
I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Alright, so she didn't... Very established that she didn't set up the stream. I'll just keep with this line of questioning. Where did you get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember.
A perfectly functioning laptop and camera, huh?
It's true. I planned the whole thing.
Alright, were you the one who stabbed Ota?
Well,
This is where it all falls apart.
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
She wouldn't do it.
yes, I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
Alright, let's ask about the Cyclops killings.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right. Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out.
She's not gonna say she did those as well, is she?
Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
She has no reason to kill them.
Yes, I killed them.
It's just like, alright, then what was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids.
Ota's not a kid though. He's 24.
And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Why did you kill Shoko then?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
And no, like, there's not really much love in there. I mean, I guess you could still care about a person after divorcing them, but...
That doesn't matter! The bonds of matrimony are eternal!
She's real old school.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there.
She angry. Alright, when and how did you kill her?
Well... I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember?
There's too much detail to like try to hash out there.
Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Alright, why are you lying? Actually, let's look at her again. Maybe it seems tense. Sorry. Just to see, maybe the description changed. Alright, why are you lying?
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying.
I mean, she probably doesn't care right now. She's willing to throw herself under the bus, so...
I killed Shoko and Rinju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer! I am!
Right now, we have to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
She may have seen the criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right?
Time to sync again? That seems very quick.
Date, sync with her.
Oh boy, already?
Pewter, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Well,
What's the matter?
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
Huh.
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Oh, that can happen?
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard.
Ota was just that weird?
And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
Oh wow, that's a whole day.
You've got 8.
But that's impossible.
You can crack in the whip.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
I let Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8.
She keeps lowering the time.
Please, you have to give me at least 8.
Aw, Pewter.
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
We're working him hard.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey! This is a hostile work environment!
Well, he's probably screwed because she's probably the only one who knows how to work that machine.
Why would Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Alright. Oh, let's look around. The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear mirror, really. Steering wheel. The dashboard. Center console. Looks like nothing new. Gear shift. Passenger seat. Glove box. Okay. This. Iba's sitting in the passenger seat. Well, it's obvious who Mayumi's covering for. He's covering for Ota.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
Why can't Ota be the culprit? Ibis, okay. The van stolen at Famitsu. I don't think Ota would hurt Iris. So I'm gonna go with the right option. Iris had her eye taken out.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
Well, maybe probably the next right option would be the van stolen at Famitsu. Right? Because that was like caught on camera, right?
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
There weren't any prints on it though. Would she just like put on some gloves or something?
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
It is established that she knows how to drive even though she doesn't have a license.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Alright, well, how about in yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear? There was another person at the scene, although on the stream they weren't on the same screen, so, like, Ota could have, like, swapped the outfit and like, Insomnia was just, like, a weird power fantasy.
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
None of these are right. The answer is none of the above. I don't understand.
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
It's all a performance gone horribly wrong.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw.
That's a lot of work, and for what reason?
Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
Alright, why would they do that?
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list.
It's a little bit drastic.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Alright, Matsushita Diner, Tuesday, 11:15 a.m. Who's gonna be here? We just talked to Mayumi.
Ota,
Aww.
why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom?
We didn't
You
arrest her!
said you were gonna clear her. Why?
Like, Mayumi's trying to arrest herself. Trying to stop it. Oh, Ota. Let's take a look around. Menus written on the wall on Tanzaku paper. Beer out on the wall. Looks like all this is gonna be the same. Nothing but a window. Lucky cat. Nope, can't look up. Surprised I can't investigate the tissue box. Chopsticks. Condiments are placed on the table. A low table. Menu on the table. Cushion. Kids' chair, other table, stool, counter. Oops, I didn't mean to click on the menus again. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. Autographs. Probably from a celebrity. It's a map. A bucket. Round chairs. I can barely see the TV in the corner, and all CRT television. Nothing playing on it. Alright, it's nothing. Nothing there. Looks like Ota has calmed down. Let's see, there's a photo in front of Ota. He's looking at his family photo. Are you doing okay?
Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
Why are you here?
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed.
Why did they tell him that?
I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
Oh, but... Oh, okay, I guess I can't ask about Mayumi and Iris. It's not like Mayumi's under arrest. We're trying to clear her. It's like, she obviously didn't do it.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Oh, the swinging door. There's nothing on the swinging door. Is Iris the criminal?
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself. Or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that?
No, but...
I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
You...
Did you stage the warehouse incident?
I'm telling you I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, he was like in all the right places.
Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has... dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
About Mayumi's dementia.
Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day. And he was a security guard and traffic cop at night.
Oh no, he probably worked himself to death.
Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets.
Aww.
I had it good. But we were drowning in debt.
Debt?
And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but... right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah. He had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. That's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You work so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity.
I mean, having a degree will just help you all that much more, Ota.
I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you.
No, Mayumi wants her son to be happy, but she also wants him to succeed.
Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
You lied about the editor thing, right?
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me.
Alright, when did Mayumi's illness start?
Not long after I quit college. Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, she's...
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
Oh, and he's gonna get mad at her because of that.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry.
Oh, Ota, that's really, really mean.
Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already!
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Oh. He doesn't understand. Listen to the rest of the story.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
About that picture.
What's that picture?
Ota turned the photo frame to me so I could see.
Looking at this photo reminds me. One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit. But I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Yeah. He is kind of pathetic, but... Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
His heart's in the right place.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are logical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Iva, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
Alright, going back there again, huh? Ocha is sitting with a depressed look on his face. Alright, do we have... maybe we have enough time to look through cold storage again? Gotta do something while we wait for the sync machine to get repaired. Alright, Harbor Warehouse District, Tuesday, 12:50 p.m.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
Okira Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. A forklift. Do we want to look at the cars or something? Water, the Tokyo Bay.
Date, look! A tonguefish on the ocean floor.
A tonguefish.
What's a tonguefish?
A flat fish, like the sole of a shoe.
You can see all the way down there?
Of course I can. My vision and my looks are my best qualities.
The water of Tokyo Bay. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. Right.
Iva, what's in this box?
Your favorite kind of reading material. And a lot of it.
You can tell what's written on it?
Academic research papers on criminology?
No.
No, the kind that features gratuitous nudity.
A wooden box. I gotta make up some excuse to grab that box. That's a big box. There's an oil drum.
Hi, I'm Drum Imon.
You say strange things sometimes.
This would be like Doraemon? Maybe? That's a stretch. There's an oil drum. The crane looks like it could pierce the sky.
Just like my you-know-what.
No.
What is your you-know-what?
It could only be one thing.
Oh, your ego?
Yes, that.
No, not my ego.
This crane is towering. Oh, Date. The warehouse is all in a line. Police officer says he doesn't have any new information. Alright, what about the cars?
Iva, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Alright, Ota is the one who drove the station wagon. How about the van?
Iva, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible.
Yeah, how did she get here?
The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Ooh, maybe we're gonna find another person to interrogate. Nope. Forgot to read that out loud. Logs? Iva connected to the end system server and began her research. She got a result in no time.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Yes, okay, we have another person we can't interrogate. It's like, maybe she called an Uber, but I guess taxis are still around, probably in this era. This weird futuristic era. And also the cat's scratching the door behind me again. It's like distracting me.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
Oh, we know exactly where it is. Weird.
At Lemniscate. Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Too many coincidences. Okay, we got another place to go to. Alright, I think we'll go there in the next episode. I'm getting kind of a little bit wiped out. The sinuses are killing me. But let's see if we got any new terms. Appendix. Conspiracy to commit murder. An agreement between two or more people to commit murder. In this penal system, those who conspire to commit the murder will receive the same punishment as the actual murderer if convicted. Okay. Can't let someone else take the fall for you. Alright, that was the only term we got. Okay. Well, in the next episode we will... Well, I guess we'll interrogate a taxi driver. I don't think... Have we met a taxi driver yet? Maybe it's a new person. It's kind of weird to be meeting, like, a new person this far in the story. But, anywho, hope you guys are having a fun time with this, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.